Alright, I think I'm back. That took a little while. Okay, so looks like I am actually online this time. I don't know exactly what happened, but OBS has been freaking the fuck out for a while. So I was streaming just fine, and out of nowhere, I noticed that OBS was not responding. A couple things on OBS were not like responding the way they should. They were not active, and then as it turns out, OBS just like crashed. It just froze and then crashed. So that was not nice. I didn't see any kind of issue before that. Nothing that was showing up that there was some kind of like technical issue going on in the background. I don't know what triggered that. And well, I restarted the thing, opened the software again, and like some of the I was muted by default when I reopened the thing, and I was getting paranoid because I thought I was muted the whole time for like an hour straight. No, I wasn't. But OBS still crashed, and it was still not working because I tried to stream again, like go back online, and it worked for like a few seconds, and then it like did the same thing again. It like froze. It like froze and crashed. My god, that's a loud motorcycle. Get a fucking life. Anyways, yeah, OBS just kept misbehaving. It kept like freezing and crashing. Okay, so it I think it's fine. I think I am back online. We will see, fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Hopefully it doesn't happen again, doesn't crash again, but we'll keep an eye on it. Now, let me just check on something here. So I can make sure I'm like ready to do this shit. Okay, let me switch back to the game real quick. That was extremely fucking annoying. We'll see. Hopefully this thing is working now. Okay, I'm just gonna have to like monitor this thing and keep a close eye on it in case it happens again. Or in case I notice anything like off. Because I didn't really notice much of anything last time. Like it was looking fine, it was looking totally stable. And then OBS just like crashed and freaked out and... well, you know how that went. The stream just collapsed. Now, I got a little bit turned around and disoriented. But let's see, this is where I came from. Not that much. Yeah, okay. So, don't worry, you didn't miss out on much of anything. Pretty much nothing at all, as a matter of fact. Because luckily, I did notice something was off about the stream. When I stopped playing the game. I stopped making progress in the game. I realized something was off. Oh my god, this is so dark. I can't see shit. I noticed something was off and I just completely stopped. So yeah, don't worry. You didn't miss out on pretty much anything, actually. I think. Look at this. Flame control point. Okay. This one is just here. So it's not exactly clear, but kind of clear.
This must open the door.
Excuse me, pardon me. I will grab this. It would be useful. So, excuse me. Right, that's clearance 1. Okay, so now I can open level 1 doors. Clearance level 1 doors. Let me see what else do we have here. What else do we have? Oh, I see. That's how they give themselves some privacy. That's fucked up. It just shows you that these people have been here for a while, or well, had been. Some people were here for a while. You know, had to give themselves some room somehow. Oh, this is supposed... okay, this is supposed to be playing music? So radio, right. So, the thing is, because I turned off the copyrighted music, because, you know, I'm streaming. You know how that goes. Well... because I turned off the music, I guess it actually... not only did it remove the copyrighted music, it just removed some of the music entirely. Like, there's no, like, placeholder. Or, like, yeah, you know, like, something that takes up the spot of the copyrighted music. That's fascinating. That copyrighted music is less replaceable than I am. What a thought. Oh shit, I thought it was getting back up. That was a bit freaky. I thought it was getting up.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 20 years.
America Overnight, huh?
Thank you for staying up with us.
Right, if by America you mean the United States, because America's a fucking continent, not a country.
This is another phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in
SuspiciaCon?
The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse.
There's level 1. Wait, but I just
They only found the body when housekeepers complained
found one
about the smell.
downstairs.
Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell
Alright,
asleep pretty
I'm gonna be real with you, I was not paying attention to that whole story.
No ghost.
I was not paying attention to it.
No chilly spots or
You know, just some kind of like supposed to be spooky ghost story about some hotel in the middle of nowhere is what I got out of it. But I didn't pay much attention to it, I'll be real. I'll be real with you. I'm not gonna pretend I know exactly what was going on. Beyond what I just said. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance, once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual keeps the system all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. Yeah, okay, I mean... yeah, I can see why they will be confused, okay? I can see why our buddy Alberto here will be confused. All right. Alrighty. Why is shit so complicated? Give me just a second. Oh, it's this like weird red bullshit thing. Yeah, can't go. Can't go near it. Well, there's some music there. Oh. So I can tell there's something on the other side of that room, but I can't really get there. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to clear that up. Is there? Or another way to go around it? Nah. Fine, I'll go downstairs. Wait. Let me check this out. I don't... Oh. No, I don't think I have. You one of you. One of you with armor. Okay, that grenade didn't go where it was supposed to be, I'm guessing. Didn't realize that I shifted my camera and I didn't get it back to how it was. Shit. There we go. Okay, I need to remap some buttons, I think, because, like, having the telekinetic powers on E is a little bit confusing. Well, not confusing. It's a bit hard to use. Makes things a little bit hard to execute. Because I need to move my fingers in a weird way. To be able to, like, walk around and then shoot. Like, launch whatever it is I'm holding while walking. Some security evaluation. Confirmed data breach. That's concerning. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses, as usual. The following are confirmed identities of these users. Ooh, God. Patrick, I don't know how to pronounce your last name, I'm so sorry. Rubens, Arto, Christopher, Mills Bowling, Jacko? I am not sure how to pronounce those names, I am so sorry. Apologies. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 901 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Hey then, someone hacked the Bureau? What the fuck? That's the thing, you're only supposed to find the Bureau, like the building itself, if you know what you're looking for. If you don't really know what you're looking for, it's like suspecting, being suspicious of it existing is not enough, it seems. Like, even if you think that there is this, like, secret government organization going on, that is not enough to give you access to the Bureau. That's not enough to find it, it seems. Like, you need something more concrete than that in order to even find the building. So, if that is the case with the building, how does that work with, like, somebody hacking them and accessing some video files? Wait, hold on, that's the thing, it's like, isn't that a thing that they're isolated from, like, well, not it's entirely isolated, but, like, somewhat isolated from the outside? Like, you know, they're not online, for example. On-site server. So did they have a server? Like, they're online? Like, they have internet in here? I thought they didn't. Maybe this is from before they had a whole policy of like, you know, no smartphones or modern technology in here. Just with the whole thing they have going on, since they don't have like modern technology, there's not a lot of communication devices they could use to communicate with the outside. You will think that the internet is not a thing, right? Like, the internet is not a thing inside the building. But it sounds like they did have that at one point. I mean, it says that the intrusion happened on an on-site server. It was an intrusion to an on-site server. So that's interesting. The access of video files. It's like, again, that just sounds like an internet type of a breach, an online type of breach. So I guess that's what happened. Also, yeah, you find in a room with a lot of computers in it. Well, once again, probably part of the reason why they're not keeping modern technology, or like too modern, anything too modern beyond this, like, what is that, 80s computers? That'd be 70s? No, that's 80s. Wait, yeah, like 80s, 90s. 80s, 90s, 80s, I can see it. 80s computers, 70s too early. So yeah, like 80s computers. But not much more than that. Like, you know, cell phones were not commonplace in the 80s. They did show up in the 80s, but they were not, like, in everyone's pockets like they are nowadays. So it's like, that's the thing, it seems like the 80s, like early 80s, is probably where they draw the line of what kind of technology is or isn't allowed in here. Okay, I'm trying to be thorough in my exploration, but I don't think there's much else. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. But I might use it.
They can fly now.
Apparently they can. The horrors don't stop. Okay, I guess I'll hit them normally, it seems. Just have to be mindful of, oh shit. They're flying. And also I can't hit them with, telekinesis. Telekinesis. Attacks. Seems like they dodge everything. Oh shit. Okay. Where are you? Also, yeah, if you like read the name of the enemy, Tomasi, this is one of the heads of the place, heads of the different departments in the building, in the FEC. What was Tomasi was what, head of communications, I think. I think that's what his role was. Because then you have Dr. Darling, who's the head of research. Could be misremembering, but I think that's what's going on here. Okay then. I have to be mindful of where I throw things. Or like not throwing anything too close to me. Too close to my face. There we go. I mean, that makes sense, it's a fire extinguisher. It's pressurized. Oh, fuck. I almost didn't see you. Come on, almost down. I think I got him. Well, kind of. For now, at least, I did. Right.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Oh, you know it.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Right. Going for the hotline to talk to the dead CEO of this place. I guess CEO is like, probably wouldn't be a fitting title. The person that used to be in charge of the place, let me put it that way. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's much of anything here. I was looking for, like, you know, any collectibles or whatever. But, there's not a whole lot. How about upstairs? It's closed, looks closed. Well, now it's not. Oh, it's one of those things where it only opens from one side, isn't it? Yeah, because I'm back where I was before. I mean, this place is so confusing. Again, all the rooms look the same. Yeah, there's a fucked up stuff. The growth. The weird black and red growth. Is there anything else here? Oh. I'm gonna fungus. I'm gonna fungi. It reminded me of that stuff in the other room. What I was just talking about. But I don't think it's related. I mean, it could be, I guess, but like, I don't think so. How do you pronounce that? Butte? A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte? I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm so sorry. Where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Huh. Interesting. So they were like teleported somewhere else and then they showed up at the house at some point, like days later on a, you know, the oldest house, the Bureau. On an area they didn't know existed, like a new area or something. Hold on. Research and records. His elevated. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is the whole, there's a bit of information about what happened with Tomasi, I guess. Ability similar to telekinetic competencies. Observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Okay. It's also worth considering that his resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability In the individuals, it corrupts. Interesting. So yeah, some people have a predisposition to use certain objects of power. Some people have a certain predisposition to work with these anomalies. Okay. Oh, great.
All
This is
right, take this
another
down.
ghost story.
The situation in
Oh, it's
Cuba has
Tomasi.
been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have
Okay.
damage to the inner ear, but most are expected
Yeah.
to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun.
What?
Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Right. So is the his like also selective of who it corrupts? Like people that are likely to turn against their fellow people, are they more susceptible to the his? Because I feel like this guy was already far gone. Like, forget about the his, he was long gone by the time the his showed up. Right. We have a document.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, head of communications.
The hiss got him.
Oh yeah, it did. It did bad. But again, it's like, how much of that is a his? Because that guy doesn't seem very wholesome. point though. What was this document though? Oh, it's an ID. Expiration date. Interesting that there's an expiration date on such a thing. I mean, I get how it works, but damn. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi. Right.
The hotline can't be far now.
You will think. You will think, but like... This building is very funky. You know, time and space doesn't work. The same as... The same as the rest of the world. There is a hotline chamber. So I guess I am close. Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the older locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the and sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a see Dr. Darling presentation 243 for more details. Wouldn't it be cool if you can just pull a light switch cord and be somewhere else? Anywhere else but the place you are in right now. Wouldn't that be something? All visitors must check in. A lot of entries from Trench, from the director. Custodian. Oh wait, hold on, it's all just the same two people. It's just Trench and the same custodian. Up until the end, there's this Carol Bishop. Oh. That's a bit odd.
The Ocean View Motel and
Oh,
Casino.
hey.
Dream logic.
I can see that
Light switch cord.
already.
Door marked with the black pyramid.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess that's it. Just get a quick recap. What to look for. There's a light switch. Lights are different now. Are things any different back here, I wonder? But yes, I know the phone is ringing. Starting to drive me nuts too. Seems like nothing changed back then. Oh, what is this? Come on. Can't read that. Director use only. Well, not much has happened yet.
Have we been here before?
But there we are.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like
Gee.
all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Oh. I see. That kind of shit. Locked. Some liminal space bullshit.
Hello?
What's up? Wait, did
Anyone
something?
here?
Did something happen? Oh yeah, that opens and closes the doors. Janitor. Oh. Once again, I love the lighting in this game. So good. So pretty. How cool this is. So beautiful. Also makes for a beautiful composition. You know, the color contrast. The spooky dark corridor. The sun shining through, that's so cool. Also, you know, the colors. The blue and the yellow. So cool. Right. Not a whole lot going on, it seems. I'm guessing I can't open any of these doors, right? No, I cannot. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Like, this is the, like, running movement. So, it's not sprinting, there's a difference. So, running, sprinting, and then there's walking, which is what I was doing earlier by accident, because I didn't realize I pressed a key that enabled that. Because, you know, if you play on a controller, that just happens, like, more naturally. You just gradually increase the speed using the stick. You don't have that on a keyboard. Oh, there we go.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
There we go. Is that really all there is? Apparently so. Okay, yeah, not much to it. The bell just, like, cycles through them. Wonder, will anything, like, change? I keep doing it. I keep pressing the button. I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Yeah, it's fine. It's all the same. Not gonna lie, I wish I could just mash it, like, really, really fast. Oh, it has to be 3 times. Why is it always 3 times? Why not 4? Why not 2? Why 3? Why is 3 the sweet spot? Oh, there's a bridge now. That wasn't there before. Okay, fine. I will answer the phone. Okay, let's do this. Hotline, Seashell is a transmitter, bridge. Directors can call the board at long distance. Right. Oh. Hey, I just noticed something. Shit. That's some like real life horror I am experiencing right now. So, okay. If you look at the floor, you'll see how the blocks look very weird, look very fuzzy, they look all blurry and shit. The textures look pretty bad. Like, they don't match a lot of the rest of what the game has going on. They look too blurry. I noticed the signs earlier were unreadable. Like, you saw that, right? I approached them and they were unreadable, and there was never like a higher resolution version of that. It was still just blurry all the way through. The whole time I was there. I've been like standing here for a while. I was AFK for a while and the textures are still not loading in. They still look very blurry. Earlier tonight, I had an issue updating this game. There was a small update. It wasn't really all that big at all, just a couple megabytes. But it took a long while for my computer to install it. Not to download it, to install it. And that's an issue I've been having with many other games lately. All of this is to say, my hard drive is dying. And it's getting worse. I already knew it was damaged. It has been giving me issues in a lot of games. Things similar to this, where the graphics just look bad no matter what I do. And it's because the hard drive is having a hard time loading textures, or models, or any kind of data. What is that thing? Wow. Didn't seem to do much. And now it's coming this way. Yeah, that doesn't look good. It doesn't look nice. It doesn't look like a good thing to be near. Well, great, so this is a problem. So I knew this hard drive was damaged. I knew it was, again, like I said, I had other issues similar to this, some of them worse than this, in other games before. So this isn't anything new. However, it is getting worse. It has been getting worse. And right now it's bad to the point where it's not just that it takes a little while for the hard drive to load something. Sometimes it won't even load it anymore, apparently. Like, it won't even load the high resolution textures. That is bad. That is real bad. Hold on, dialed director. You can contact us past selves in the hotline collectibles menu. Respect compulsive weekly calls? What? Okay, both of those versions of the message were a little bit confusing. Compulsive and weekly calls. What? What are you? You're cracking jokes now. What are you? Well,
it is a phone. It's an object of power. It
Would have
doesn't connect
thought.
to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you
I'm
become
with you on
director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Alright then. Hold on. I saw some hotline files. What is... Hold on, what is this about?
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house.
The ley
Darling
lines.
found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the
I know that
control
feeling.
points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Is he now? What makes you think that, though? Because that's a bold claim. Like, about the head of research?
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me.
Traitor?
I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm under attack.
I get you.
Attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
I still don't quite understand what he's getting at, though.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I
This is
do.
the one we just watched, like the first one.
They have
Just a moment
proved
ago.
themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador.
Okay. What about this one?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Yeah, I don't do whiskey. For me, it's streaming.
coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins.
That sounds dire.
This threat could destroy the
What exactly do you mean by that, though?
built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive.
The noise.
Clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack?
My god, hold on.
The facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
That sounds very concerning. That guy was going through some shit. He was going through a lot. Still all very vague and abstract, though. Still not giving a full picture, which makes sense, right? Like, I'm still early on in this thing. It makes sense. Also, I was thinking about it, you know, since I keep having some, like, technical issues. Well, not right now, okay, but, you know, from earlier. Had some technical issues. There's a lot of background noise, which is really fucking annoying. So, also, it's gonna get pretty late, pretty soon. Well, it's already pretty late, right? It's already pretty late. So, I was thinking about streaming tomorrow. I was already thinking about that. So, I might call it here in just a moment. I might just call it here. Like, end the stream for now. Probably gonna watch, like, you know, one more of these clips. And I don't know, and end the stream soon, very, very soon. And then stream tomorrow. Now, if I end up streaming tomorrow, hopefully I will. But, you know, if I actually end up streaming tomorrow, I am probably not gonna be playing Control. Most likely, I am gonna be playing something else. I'm gonna be playing Final Fantasy XIV. Because there is a big update. It's a big patch. There's more main story quest stuff. So I want to get through that, and I want to experience it, of course, but I want to stream it. Because I've been streaming all of it, the entirety of Dawntrail. I love Dawntrail. So I want to stay consistent with it. I want to stream all of it, all the way through. So I want to stream the rest of it, the main story, at the very least. There are some other things that are not main story, but they're still pretty big, pretty nice. What I mean is like the Raid series, the Arcadian, like if you're familiar with that. It's still big and important stuff, right? So, for those who don't know. But you know, that's the thing. I was thinking about streaming that tomorrow, so that is the plan for now. That's the plan. We'll see how things work out. Hopefully it actually happens. But that's what I have in mind for now. So yeah, tomorrow I don't think I'm gonna be playing Control because it's probably gonna take me a while to get through all the new stuff in Dawntrail. So you know, I don't know if, in fact, I don't know if I'm gonna do it all in one sitting. We'll see how that goes. But you know, since I'm gonna be doing that, and because tonight things are so messy and unstable, and unstable. I also have some other stuff besides, like, you know, outside of the whole streaming thing, some personal stuff going on the side. And it's not making things easier, it's quite complicated. Making a lot of things complicated, including streaming. So, I'm gonna deal with that. And then I'm gonna focus more on streaming tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah. Gonna end the stream in a moment. Let's just watch this. You expect independence? Dependence. You are authority chosen one. The Bureau game needs you. What? The game? That's interesting. Yeah, I'm the new director, I guess. I suppose.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling.
Oh yeah, this is the one we
In 1978,
watched.
a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual.
But it's a bit different, actually.
She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy.
Memory repression
It is
therapy.
a phone.
The
It's an
fuck?
object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral
Oh,
plane
this is the same
and
now.
board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
It's a little bit different. It has some additional stuff. Oh. Yeah, I think... Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think all of these, like, multimedia things have some extra content if you listen to them independently. Like, outside of the context of when you pick them up. Object should be inaccessible for use except for the director. Object is a 1960s era Bakelite telephone, red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The telephone waits, meh. The object allows the director to communicate with the... If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal... Hey, Dr. Darling presentation, 11.6 for more info. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including but its origin remains unknown. Okay. Alright then, so I took care of that. Oh, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Let me see if... I'm probably about to reach a checkpoint, if I haven't already. I probably did. Oh. Right. I mean, speaking of which, back at the director's office. So yeah, I was gonna say, there's probably a good stopping point coming up soon. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many aspects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The ABC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. So yeah, kind of just establishing how separate they are from the government. Like, they're not actually in touch with whatever the fuck is going on in the government. They're just technically tied to it, because that's where they get the money from the national treasury. But that's about it. They're mostly going unnoticed, even by that standard, by the government. The body's not here. The blood is still there. What is up with that? Central Executive. This takes me to where Emily is, right? Hey there. Ah, there's something here. Shifted bathroom complaint. I think I remember this one. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. That's pretty funny. I mean, that fucking sucks, but like, I'm so sorry, but it's pretty funny. And it's fucked up. Fucked up. Speaking of fucked up, the state of my hard drive. You can tell it's not loading some textures still. Right. Well, I'll see what I can do about that. I'll see how that goes. But anyways, hope you guys had a good time. Sorry I've been so quiet. There's been so many like pauses, yeah, in the stream. You know, even outside of the technical issues and everything. Sorry about that. Like I said, there's just a lot going on. Some other stuff I can't quite disclose. A lot of shit going on. So, anyways. Even then, hope you guys had a good time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing alright. If you're not, I hope it gets better soon. So, thank you so much for hanging out and or watching. I appreciate it. So, take care everybody. I will see you all later. Take care. Have a good one. Be nice. Bye bye. Bye. Bye.